All right. Game 17 out of 30 games I'm posting to YouTube. Back in when I used to play a lot online, I used to use this app, the EA app, which you can't even get anymore because it's been discontinued. But because I paid for it and I never deleted it from my phone, it still works and I love it. It's a good way to show like how Scrabble works. And but back in the day, I got up to a pretty good ELO. I'd say sometimes I'd teeter around 2,000. It was kind of let's see what happens in this game. But it was the part that wasn't fun was so many people online cheat, and so I may as well, if so many people are going to cheat, play against the computer on expert level, because that's pretty much what cheating is they didn't really know strategy, but if you have an unlimited dictionary, you could even beat a really good Scrabble player at least a good percent of the time. So that would hurt my ELO rating, but I would try to find good players. All right, 3 expert opponents. Let's see what happens. And I see a word right off the bat. That's 5 letters. I don't see I have too much going on here to get a bingo. Too many contradictory letters, but I'll just do piety. And there we go. I only have 1 vowel at this point, but that's okay, because if that U is still unprotected, I can put my X here and do Dex for 44. So good start for me. I'm in second place. CPU 3 had the bingo with the word plyotron. See, that's like not a word you would figure out. Normless, like who uses the word normless, that's not a word that you would figure out. But hey, that's the game we're playing, so I could get rid of my U, put Kwai, bridge over the river Kwai, right? Could do that. Emu's a word, but there's nothing that goes with XU, so that's useless. I don't have great letters, or not letters that'll really help me that much. I don't really have point letters that are high points. I could just get rid of, and also this helps block that triple. I could just get rid of letters like that and just like start over. I'm in third place. Let's just do this. I know teachers are going to say, "Yo, you should have done this." And I guess maybe that was better. All right, so I'm getting beaten up because when you're playing against 3 computer opponents, they don't do it on purpose, but they just set each other up and the whole board's wide open. And I'm not getting the good stuff. All right, so can I make a comeback? I'm in last place at this point. Let's see, what can I do? There's a word called, and this might get me back on the, I'd be left with NOTT. So let's do that. That might get me back on the winning track. There wasn't really a lot out there. Gov, jihad, over. So, see, I'm getting closer. I don't think anything yet. Like, if that O were a C of the word content, C is already, I don't think there's only like maybe 2 C's. And 1 is used. There's none left. So, it's not like I can get the word content. Over, wondering if I could add something to the word over. Overtone probably isn't a word. Undertone, but I don't think overtone's a word. Oh, it is a word. Okay, 33 points. That's the best thing I could have done. But I'm not going to get a bingo this game. So the question will be is if I could eke out a narrow victory. I doubt it. All right, H, O, T. What should I do? D. That's as good as it gets. Yeah, no. Well, CPU 1 it hasn't contended, so if I had a walk-off, like if I had a vowel here, and I could just walk off, I could win, but I obviously can't. So, looking at the word lawn up here, it's only 8 points, though. The other problem is when you play people or computers that have unlimited dictionaries, they put a lot of like non-common words out there, like plyotron. You know, that if it's an uncommon word, then there's not a lot you could attach to it. Also, if you're playing like, just an honest game against a human, they're not going to come up with words like plyotron unless they were just sick. They just have some kind of perfect recall, which I don't. So, I guess, I'll just call this game a loss. Take lawn. And that was as good as I could have done. That's it. Last place. Not good. So, looking at the board, I don't think I could have done anything differently. That plyotron just opened up the whole board after I put down piety. And I'd lost control. And with 3 opponents, there's only so much you can do. I really didn't get great letters. So, I had low value letters. Like, I didn't have like Z or anything. The best I had was that X. But I didn't have a lot of high value letters. So it's not like I could have gotten 40-point word, 40-point word, 40-point word, and before I know it, I win. I had low value letters, but I didn't have the right combination to actually get any bingos. So if you have a bunch of 1-point letters, I didn't get either blank either. If you just have 1-point letters, it's just not going to work out for you. So game 17 is a total loss. And there it is. Oops, view the stats. So, sorry. I'm sure you were hoping for a better game.